Good evening, Franklin County, and welcome to Cable 10 as we bring you live primary election results direct from the county clerk's office. I'm Kathy Lindsay from the Frankfort Plant Board, and I got J.C. Young with me here tonight. Hey, J.C.
Hello, Kathy.
How you doing?
I'm excited.
Good. We do this every spring and fall when we have elections, so here we are again. 6 o'clock, the polls are closed here in Franklin County. So it's time to start talking about what all has happened today and what we might expect to see happen, how we think voter turnout's going to be. We're going to have some of our candidates here. We have several that have already won their races just because they didn't have any opponents in the primary or the general election. So we've asked them to come in tonight and just say a few words about what they have done in their previous term and things they look forward to doing.
That's right.
Yeah. And then, of course, JC is just full of information. He is a wealth of information. So he's going to talk about just elections across the state, things that are happening, numbers, all of the stuff. So I think we're just going to throw to a break for a minute while we're kind of gathering some information. We're getting people coming in. But I do want to thank you for tuning in and stay tuned. I'd especially like to thank West Banco because they're sponsoring our coverage tonight of the election results. So we appreciate the support from West Banco. So just hang in there and we'll be right back.
My best money tip is,
Allow your money and other people's money to make money for you.
Think generationally, past yourself.
Save, save, save.
even if it's just $5.
Spend money on things that make sense to buy twice.
Pay back your student loans as fast as you can.
Take good care of your credit because it's buying power.
Start a retirement fund and invest in my 401k.
My best money tip is prepare for everything to go right.
Confidently manage your finances with more solid advice from West Banco. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Understanding it does.
And we're back, and I have with me Tracy Hopper, and she has been our jailer for the last how many years?
2 years.
2 years, and she's already won her race for this term. So she will be serving another 2 years.
4 years.
Oh, 4 years. Oh, you were filling in for somebody.
I
That's
finished
right.
an unexpired term.
That's right.
And this next term, starting this year, will be a full 4-year term.
The full 4 years. Okay, so you're just stepping into it.
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to tell me a little bit about what you learned as jailer and some things that you were glad you got done.
One of the biggest things was coming into that office and, continuing the community partners that the sheriff's office had already made in the year that they took over.
Yeah.
We came in and built, and I will brag a little bit because the Department of Corrections was out at the jail last week for our GED graduation, and we have the highest number 2 years straight of GED graduates in Franklin County.
That's awesome.
At our jail. But we are the highest number of graduates in the state of Kentucky now, 2 years in a row.
Okay.
We run the biggest SAP and SOAR program, which
Now
is
tell us what that is.
So SAP is Substance Abuse Program, and we have an all-female substance abuse program and a SOAR program, and that's supporting others in active recovery.
Okay.
So these ladies that are in the SOAR program have already graduated from SAP, and now they're in a work program. And these ladies go out into the community, and you may have seen them out here shoveling snow.
Okay.
They worked out the park. They remodeled the pro shop, the golf pro shop.
Mm-hmm.
They have redesigned and rebuilt the skate park.
Okay.
They are currently working on pressure washing and painting all the fence around Lakeview Park.
Okay.
They work at the Senior Citizens Program.
Oh, I bet that's good for them.
It is good for them, and they're learning a job skill.
Yeah.
So they'll be ready for, what it's going to be like to enter back into the community wherever they go.
Yeah, so it's a win-win because
Absolutely.
we're getting good work out of them.
We
Plus,
are.
they're getting good experience.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's awesome.
And we remind them all the time, this goes on your resume. Everything that you learn to do, and they've worked down here with Jeff, and they've laid floor here in Jeff Hancock's office.
Okay.
They've painted the fiscal court. They've been out to the sheriff's department and worked out there. So these ladies are learning something, and and they've said before, Miss Hopper, I've never worked a job. So now knowing that I can do this, if they don't learn a certain trade, they're at least going to have work ethic, and that's going to help them when they leave.
Absolutely, because that's something you need in the real
Right.
world.
Yep.
Absolutely. Well, I do want to ask, you're talking about them getting their GEDs. Is that in partnership with Thornhill?
Thornhill Learning
Okay.
Center.
All right. We'll
Thornhill.
give them a shout out too.
Yes, absolutely. Chris and Kelly, fantastic. We couldn't do that without them.
Yeah.
We provide the population, and these ladies come in and they fill out a form and it tells us their highest education. Are they interested in? They have to complete their GED.
Okay.
But are you interested in furthering your learning? We have a new program out there where we have partnered with the Veterans Administration. If you're a veteran and we can help you get a job before you leave, that's something. First jail in the state of Kentucky to do that.
Nice.
And we're really proud of that.
Okay.
We have accomplished so much in 2 years. I have second to none the best chief assistant jailer, Richard LeMay. And I can't say enough good things. And he had past experience at the jail. 2015 he left, and I was able to convince him to come back. So I'm happy to have him.
There you go. So what are you looking forward to achieving in this next 4 years?
The next 4 years, we are in the process of working with the Department of Corrections to ask for a higher population in the substance abuse program. We would like to open a male SAP and SOAR program as well. Right now we only have females in our program. The governor's wife did a video for us and sent it to us on our opening, and she said, she was just pleased with what we're doing out there,
Right.
But it's a fantastic, program, and you go in, and the jail is usually the I don't know. I don't want to say anything, but it's usually the biggest liability a county owns.
Right.
And we've come in there. We've trained
There's
our
a lot
staff.
that could happen.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
There is a lot that can happen.
Yeah.
You can have a bad day in jail, and a lot can happen. But we have, top line medical. We've come in and we have privatized our canteen, which has saved the taxpayers tens of thousands of dollars so far. The work we put out in the community saves the taxpayers money. And we are, and I've said it before while I was running for office, don't ever get in this business to make money. But every quarterly we've turned in over $1 million back to the county.
Oh, wow.
Over $1 million.
That's something.
It's something. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming in tonight. We look forward to the next 4 years. And congratulations. You have an easy time of it.
Yes, it was nice, to not be on the ballot this time.
There we go.
Thank you for having us.
All right. We have another guest here. And are we calling it? Are we declaring it? Or is he just here?
He's just here.
Okay. All right. All right. We have Logan Curry here, who is a candidate for sheriff. And we're still looking to see how that's going to turn out. You are Republican. You're in the Republican primary. So you have one opponent, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So we'll keep an eye on that. But we're glad you're here right now because I want you to tell us what you learned while you were campaigning.
I learned a lot. When I first jumped into this, I did not expect what all has transpired, but it has been a roller coaster, but it has been fantastic. We've received a ton of support. More support than I ever dreamed of, to be honest with you, and it's been good. I've learned a lot. Like I said, from day one, I'm not a politician, but I've learned the ropes and I've seen how things are done. But throughout the whole thing, I've been myself and who I am, and that's just me, and that's how I plan to serve as sheriff. And it has been great. Words can't explain how great it's been for all of us, my family, friends. I mean, it's just been outpouring support, and I'm thrilled.
Yeah.
Either way it goes, I'm happy.
Okay, let's just say you win this primary. So then you're going to have to campaign for throughout the summer and into the fall to win the race. So do you shift your focus to anything, or do you change the way you've been campaigning? What's your strategy?
I think when it comes down to the general, of course, it's going to be a lot more. There'll be a lot more into it, in my opinion. But am I going to change who I am as a whole? No. My vision's the same. My outlook for the office is the same, and nothing's going to change who I am or what I'm about. Do I think it'll be a lot more work? Yeah, I do. I think it'll be a lot more work, but we're ready for it. We've planned. We're ready to get into it. But yes, I think it'll be a little bit different than this primary has been. I didn't have an opponent for the longest, so kind of weren't planned for it, and it kind of hit us last second. But we took the curveball, hit it, and here we are.
You just adapt and move
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anybody you'd like to thank that has been helping you?
Yes. First off, I'd like to thank my wife, Mariah. Without her, she has been my rock. She has pushed me through everything. She is what's kept me going, and every day she's like, you got to do this, got to do that. She's been my calendar. She's been everything. My family, the amount of support they give me, they're always talking me up. They're always calling me, asking how I'm doing, and it's been amazing. The Republican Party has been huge. They have pushed me. They've helped me. They've pushed me in the right direction. And then all my family, friends, the community as a whole, the support we've received is insane to me, to be honest with you. And I want to thank everyone that's called me, texted me, asked for a sign, especially the people that sent me money for this campaign. I can't thank you enough for believing in me, believing in my vision for the office, and it means the world to me. I'm forever in their debts, and let's hopefully we keep this ball rolling.
Okay. Well, we wish you the best of luck tonight. If people are watching, what's one thing you want them to know about you?
I just want everybody to know that, like, I'm here for the people. I'm here for my guys, my women that work for me. I'm here for this community. I was born here. I was raised here. I'm serving here. This is my home. This is where I want to be. And I love this community. I love everyone that works at our office. Constantly I'm making sure they're all right, making sure their family's okay. I love the people that work for me. And this community means everything to me, and I'm going to do everything in my power to make this a better place to live.
All right. Well, we hope we see you back here. All right. And wish you the best of luck. And you go have a fun evening.
Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Take your wife out to dinner. All right. So that was Logan Curry. He's a Republican candidate for sheriff, and all of the votes have been cast. We're just waiting for them to be counted to see if he's going to move on to the general election in the fall. We've got JC coming back in here because I could just talk about things you all might not be interested in. So JC has some pertinent information. If you want to talk about just this election cycle in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today there were primaries all over the country. It wasn't like Super Tuesday. It wasn't super big, but May 19th, 2026, there were primaries in Alabama,
Okay.
Georgia,
Okay.
Idaho, of course, Kentucky, Oregon, and Pennsylvania. So people nationwide were kind of paying attention to a lot of these races.
Right.
A lot of these elections. And I think obviously the folks in Washington, D.C. are paying attention because of the congressional midterms.
Right.
Which we may get into later for Kentucky.
I was going to say, are we looking at Thomas Massey?
That race is for sure number one on the list for a lot of folks.
Okay.
Yeah, now they're paying attention to that one.
Yes, they are.
And you know, the primary races all over have obviously raised so much money and attention, and I mean everyone has seen the ads in Kentucky and seen the amount of funds poured into these things.
It's
and,
crazy.
It's crazy.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because I never know if what I read on the internet is correct or if it's fake. So I read that race, the Thomas Massey race, has has garnered the most fundraising of any election.
Yeah, it's true.
Like $20 million
It's a lot of money. Yeah, it's true.
against him.
There's super PACs and all of these funds that pay for those ads and pay for those mailers and
Right.
pay for that social media attention and
And
it's a
they're not-
lot of
it's not
money.
cheap.
It's not cheap.
Yeah.
No, it's not cheap. No, for
So
sure.
let me ask what you think about this. So is it better? I mean, if you're spending a lot more money, are you more likely to win, or is there other things that you need to be doing?
Well, I mean, there's a good chance.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
That tracks the folks that usually have the most funds. But, that old adage still stands true, which is, all publicity is good publicity.
Right.
And so when
Even
they
if it's bad?
spend that much, on another candidate and use their name and throw up the photo of the grayed out folks and everything else, it still brings to attention that they're on the ballot. And
Okay.
so, it kind of cuts both ways. They
Right.
poll all that stuff now. All that's changed.
Right.
They have subsets and groups of people, and they poll what voters want to hear, what they
Mm-hmm.
like to hear in those national races to determine the media buy, and determine what they want to run and
Right.
what they want to talk about, what conversation they want to drive.
Okay.
Very interesting.
It is very interesting.
Yeah, I'm interested to see. I've been following a few of those midterm elections, and I'm interested to see how they turn out as well. As you said, Thomas Massey's on the ballot, but our entire congressional delegation's on the ballot.
Yeah.
All 6 of them.
Right.
So,
Do we want to talk about those now?
this is your show, Kathy.
No, that sounds good to me. Yeah. This is for the people, JC.
This is your show. Well, obviously, we're in the 1st congressional district where this is Jamie Comer country.
It is.
And it just is. And he had a primary election today.
Yeah, I can't believe he had a primary.
Yeah, he had a primary election, and there were several folks on the ballot for that. And he has a general election.
Okay.
And if you follow the media, and all the news reports of the last few weeks, he's obviously looking at a run for governor.
For governor, yeah.
2027, which is
Yeah.
next year.
So okay, just say he wins tonight and he wins in the fall. So then he decides to run for governor. Does he still stay?
In Congress, yeah.
In Congress.
He just won that seat,
Yeah.
correct? Yeah,
Okay.
he'll win that seat in the fall, and then he'll stay in Congress, and his chairmanship eventually runs out. They get 6 years for that, but his
okay.
chairmanship of oversight.
And he's been doing that for
4 or 5, yeah.
I think 4.
Yeah, it'll wind down in this term.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Say he does run for governor. He wins for governor. So then what happens to that seat?
That's a great question. There will be some type of special election
Yeah.
for that congressional seat.
Okay.
There's some. That's pretty rare when there is a special election in congressional seats, and the legislature, believe it or not, has a part of this process as well.
Okay.
And there's delegates from each of the counties in a district, right? In that first congressional district, and
Yeah.
they'll all have some say in that, and then each candidate or each party will have a nomination, and that's how it moves forward.
Okay.
Second congressional district, Brett Guthrie has a primary and general.
Okay.
Third congressional district, which is Louisville,
Right.
and that's represented by Morgan McGarvey.
Yeah.
And he has a primary and general. All 3 of those guys served in the legislature in
Yes.
the Kentucky General Assembly.
They sure did.
Thomas Massey, of course, in the 4th district, which everybody's paying attention to
Yeah.
in the primary. And then Hal Rogers in the 5th district has a primary and general,
Okay.
the dean of the House.
Yes.
And Andy Barr has a vacated seat as he's running for U.S. Senate.
Okay.
So that's an open congressional primary today.
It's up for grabs.
Up for grabs. There are 14 candidates running for Congress.
Woo-wee.
Yep.
Okay.
And so we have moved forward in the way candidate filings have progressed over the last few years. And
Yeah.
there are a lot of folks on the ballot.
Okay. Well, we have been getting numbers in. You can watch the lower third of your screen. These are results from our absentee voting and mail-in, and early voting, which all concluded on Saturday.
Correct.
Yes.
And we were told that roughly Franklin County was hoping to have around 7-8% in that, and
Yep.
our county clerk will come and report that later.
Okay.
But that's what those precincts show is all of the early votes. So we're here, and some of the ballots have come through the door. Did you see that?
No, I was talking.
Okay. Well, some of the folks are here from the precincts, and they're bringing.
And they bring those cases in.
Yep. And they have a committee back there, and all of them count them appropriately and
Yes.
correctly.
Yes.
And that's going on. That's
No funny
going on over
business.
there. No funny business. No, no. These elections are fair, and they're counting them right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're starting to walk in. And when you see the briefcases, as you know, that's the ballots. And they're
That's the ballots.
coming in the door.
And they're official.
They're official. Yeah, the
So-
polls are closed.
The polls are closed. So we do have, again, we've got numbers coming in. And again, you can check those at the bottom of the screen. Let me see. It's hard for me to catch up. I'm not even going to try to. So again, I'm just going to keep an eye on you guys watching the bottom of the screen. It does look like Jamie Comer is going to pull that one out.
Yeah,
Let me
for
just
sure.
say.
Yeah, for sure.
And we've got, that's from the Fiscal Court 6th District. We've got, looks like right now from the early voting, Eric Wisman has the lead. We just had Logan Curry in here, and
Yes.
it looks like he's leading
Correct.
after early voting and absentee and mail-in. So we will maybe see him moving on. We'll have to see how today's voting went. In early voting, looks like Sheriff Dwayne Depp is going to take the lead in the early voting. But again, you just never know when those
Right.
cases keep coming in, and depending on where they are, what's going on.
Right. Well, folks, they'll have precincts where they live and where their
Right,
family lives.
right, that are
and
more-
where,
yeah.
So those will change.
Yeah.
That's always consistent.
Yep.
Correct. These are the early voting precincts you see, and it's important to remember these are just Franklin County numbers.
Just Franklin County.
Yeah, there
numbers,
are other election coverages, as
Right.
you well know, and
Yes.
so those will report other counties, but these are just Franklin County numbers. So when you see the congressional race, that's just in Franklin.
Just for Franklin County.
Right.
And I appreciate you reminding me of that because I forget. Because I'm like, we're reporting it all, right?
I love it. Congratulations. You're a
Thank
winner.
you. Thank
Yeah,
you. We're calling it again.
We got to call it for Franklin County.
That's right. We'll
Yeah.
call it for Franklin County.
That's right. That's right. I love it.
Yes. So we don't have any other guests ready to come on right now. Do you want to take a break for a minute?
Sure.
Let's see if we get more numbers in. Again, that case came in. Let's see if they'll check all those and see if they'll get those posted, and then we'll talk about them. So again, we're going to take a little break. Again, we'd like to thank West Banco for sponsoring our coverage tonight. You should check them out. And I want to give a shout out to Cable 10 and all the crew who's been here early today and gave us they set us all up, and we appreciate that. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Thank you all.
And we are back, and we have with us Sherry Sebastian. She is our magistrate for the 1st District, correct?
That is right.
Hey. She's already won. She had no primary opponent, no general election opponent, so she's a winner. So we're glad to have her here today.
I can just say I'm very happy to be here, and I appreciate the support of all my constituents. I truly do.
So do you think by not having an opponent that says you're doing a good job?
I hate to put words to that, but I am hopeful that my constituents, when they call, wherever the constituents are, I'm definitely ready to serve, always out trying to work on their behalf. So, my entire career has been in public and community service.
Yeah.
So I already had that, as part of my heart,
Right.
part of my head all the time, and certainly part of my hands. So I do feel like that gives me a leg up on serving constituents because I've done that in my entire career.
Okay. Well, I've known you a long time, and I have a feeling that you are the type who likes to campaign, who likes to get out there and talk to people and just really get at it. So did you miss that this time?
Yeah, but I truly think we're constantly demonstrating to our community how involved we are by the things that we are doing on their behalf, how accessible we are consistently, whether people are calling, whether they stop you in the grocery aisle and you're sort of like, oh, gotta go. It's never that way. And my husband will tell you, I will take that 10:30 phone call, even though Michael says it's time for bed. I'll take that 10:30 phone call. So being
You never know
accessible,
what it's going to be. It could be an
and I have
emergency.
said that many times. It could be an emergency.
Yeah.
So, but when somebody's talking about the dog barking next door at the neighbor's place, he's just like, I'm going to bed. I love you.
I
I'm
got
going to bed.
you. Well, so you have been in this seat for how long?
This will be my 7th year.
Okay.
8th year. 8th year.
So you've been around. And
Some will say that.
so surely there are some things that you're proud of that you've gotten done in your term.
I would agree with that.
Well, let's highlight some of them.
So, one of the key things here in local government is we are closest to the people. They can stop you, Good Shepherd Church, and ask me a question or say I need some assistance. I can turn around from Saturday Mass on Monday and make a phone call.
Yep.
And people are saying, yep, we can take care of that, or we'll put it on a maintenance list. Later that week, the person's calling me back saying, thank you so very much. So infrastructure is a huge thing here. So outside of, I've been able to get a bridge replaced in the Farmdale subdivision. If the weight limit goes any smaller in that subdivision, your school buses won't be able to go across it. Your garbage trucks, any kind of construction that you're doing on your house that needs concrete. And that subdivision has 200 homes in it. So it's vitally important that that bridge remain open for people to come in and out of their subdivision to get to their homes. There have been a number of roads in my district, not only state roads that I've called in on, but, county roads. And certainly we advocate with our counterparts at the city for paving in the city limits.
Yeah.
And again, in the county, we have about 220 road miles of county road miles. And they're about the same amount of state road miles. So those are huge improvements that people see every day.
Yeah.
You've gone across streets in downtown Frankfort. People don't understand that Capitol Avenue, it's a state road.
It's a state road.
Yep. And streets. Somebody asked me about that the other day and said, why are you always talking about getting county roads paved? Well, that is a really big thing out in these county neighborhoods. So folks that live in the city may not come out there. Their neighborhood's just the same.
But
just
they're
like in the
equally
city.
important no
They
matter
absolutely
where they
are.
Yeah.
So there's that. There's economic development. We've been I've been really proud to support growth within our community. For example, out in Industrial Park 3, we've been able to increase land where infrastructure already was and put that into play. NITO came in, relocated from another community, brought over 200 jobs. They're already expanding, but that also adding additional land to that enabled another entryway into and out of that industrial park. That was the only industrial park where we had one way in and one way out.
Okay.
And there was a rock truck at one point that had turned over and blocked that. So if there was an emergency where you needed to get in and out, you wouldn't be able to do that. So certainly economic development is a huge thing for us and for me, wanting to see our community, grow and prosper in the appropriate way. We're trying to find that right balance. And with the input of our constituents, hopefully we are finding that right balance.
Yeah.
I'm always happy. The past court, the current court has looked to me to handle special events of the court.
Yes.
And I get to
We've interviewed you and the Easter Bunny numerous times.
7 times, as a matter of fact. So that is always a plus because I call on my background with Kentucky's bicentennial to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to use a lot of diversity in my background. I get to use the special event part. I get to use the think tank part where they sent me to Washington for a while to work on workforce development and economic development issues. So, in my role, I get to use a lot of my skill set, and I think hopefully that shows with the voters. And I hope that they hear me when they hear me talking, that they realize that I am someone who is passionate about getting things done on their behalf. And it's not about me. It is about how the court works together as a we unit to try to do things to better our community.
Okay. Well, as I said before, you've already made the cut.
I have
So
made the
you
cut.
will be serving another 4 years. What's on the horizon for you and the court?
Well,
what do you think?
One of the big things that we're working on is we have increased land in our county park system, and we've done that in a myriad of ways. We were fortunate that back in the 90s, the fiscal court looked forward and saw that there needed to be a county park, so we had about 135, 136 acres to work with. We purchased property out of 421, and I call it Park 421, where that has added about the same amount of park space to us.
Yeah.
We've built a collaborative relationship with Josephine Sculpture Park, which is the only sculpture park in Kentucky, most certainly, and one of the top of the few that are in the nation. So we've added another park to our system so that when we're out looking for federal grants, and a diversification of our portfolio within the park systems, we're really fortunate to have that.
Yeah.
And it was just the Parents' Weekend at Stewart Homeschool, and I was
That's
out
right,
there
yeah.
for 2 days.
And that's a big weekend.
It is a huge weekend,
Yeah.
and I am so lucky that Dr. Stewart and they call me to come out and welcome the parents, be part of that. But I'm also part of the opening ceremonies, and it is so great to see how many people from across the globe talk about not only the hometown feel, but also a cosmopolitan feel because they can go out to Josephine Sculpture Park with their relatives and they do a walk through there. Then they can go out to Lakeview, play some golf, so they really like the hometown feel of our community, and they like knowing that the local elected officials
Are
care about
involved,
that,
yeah.
involved and care about that facility in our community.
Yep.
So it is broader than just economic development. It is broader than just infrastructure. We are a caring community, and that reverberates with people who come in from outside. And so I really like hearing that from people.
Okay. Well, I want to say congratulations again.
Thank you.
And I guess we're stuck with you for another 4 years.
Yeah, well, you are specifically because
I am in her district.
She is in my district.
So, congratulations. We appreciate all the work that you've put in and will continue to do in the next 4 years.
And I will do that.
And I know
do
you will.
get out there
So-
and work hard. I do.
And we look forward to having you back on around 10 to talk about all the good things that are going on.
Always look forward to that. Thank you all so much, and we appreciate the plant board and all their support that they give us in the
Thank
community.
you. Thank you so much. All right, everybody, that's Sherry Sebastian. She is and will be our magistrate for the 1st District, the Fiscal Court. We have another guest here. Oh, and he's turning around here. Get in here. This is Mike Herod. He is also on the Fiscal Court as one of our magistrates, and you are what district? 4th District.
Yes.
I wasn't going to guess.
Number one's always number one.
Hey, there's a slam. There she goes. So you are another who is you're a winner. You're
Well, thank you.
so you
I appreciate that.
You didn't have a primary opponent. You don't have a general election opponent. So you are in.
Correct.
And you currently serve. How long have you been serving?
I've been in a little over 2 years.
So you filled someone's seat. Scotty,
Yes.
was Scotty Tracy's
I was
seat?
appointed by Governor Bashir.
Okay.
And then I had to run in the last election, and we won that. And then this time we run opposed. So
Okay.
worked out good.
Well, I'll ask you like I asked Sherry because you had opponent last time, right?
I did.
Okay. So which do you like better, unopposed or campaigning?
Unopposed all day. No, I like getting out and talking to the people.
Sure.
But I've put myself out there now to where they can get hold of me anytime they want to. And I talk to a lot of people, and we get a lot of things done. Some things we can't get done, but
Yeah.
most of them we do get taken care of.
Okay. So having served, since you've been on the court, what is one thing that you're most proud of that you all have done?
I'll tell you what, our parks program right now is phenomenal. Lakeview Park, with the ball fields, and we've expanded into the Josephine Sculpture Park, and we're starting to make progress on the new park at Buena Vista. So that's one of my big things that I think we've done a real good job on.
Okay. Well, again, you have another 4 years to serve. So what's on the horizon? What are you looking forward to working on?
I'm looking forward to working on the aquatic center for Frankfort.
Yep.
I think it's something we need. I think it's something that people want. They've asked for it, so I'm putting that at the top of our list.
Okay.
Of course, economic development's always
Yeah.
a plus, bringing jobs to Frankfort,
Yep.
and
So
we're on the right track.
what's the outlook on that aquatic center?
Well, it's in the design phase.
Yeah.
It's been designed. We've approved the design phase on it. Right now, we're waiting for the next steps to come in.
Is that money?
That's a whole lot to do with it. A whole lot to do with
Okay,
this money.
just checking.
Yes.
Because, there might be somebody watching tonight who wants something to donate to.
Well, that'd be great. We'll take all donations.
Okay.
Big, small, indifferent, it doesn't matter. But it being a joint venture with the school board and with the city, I think it's
Right.
something we've needed for a long time.
Yeah. Well, I know, the city and the county both are looking forward to that project coming to fruition. It's something that everybody's been talking about for a long time. So we look forward to seeing what you all can do. And again, it's a partnership.
It is.
With you guys
It
and the
is.
city and the county schools.
We can show that it can be done.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And so I'm going to wish you the best of luck on
thank
that
you.
because we need it.
We
and
do
you
need
all,
it.
everybody realizes that. Let's just get it moving.
Yeah, we do need it. Absolutely.
Okay. Well, again, you didn't have to campaign, but are there people that you'd like to thank who've been supporting you during all of this service?
I would like to thank the 4th District. They're a phenomenal bunch of people. They've supported me and backed me in everything that I've tried to do. This shows a whole lot of confidence that being unopposed, that we're getting stuff done. They're seeing things that they've asked coming to completion, and I think that's a good thing.
Well, I did. I asked Sherry, I said, because you're running unopposed, does that mean everybody thinks you did a good job? Or does it mean nobody wants that job?
Nobody wants this job. No, I'm just kidding. No, this physical court is doing a great job. We've done things that the last few physical courts have not been able to complete.
Yeah.
And we work well together. Excuse me. We work well together. And I think it's just all around good thing.
Okay.
I'm not saying we're pleasing everybody, but on the flip side of it, we're pleasing a lot of people. So that's my goal.
There you go. Just as long as you're getting things done.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, we sure do appreciate you coming by tonight. We appreciate your service.
Thank you.
For previous years, but also for the next 4. And we look forward to seeing what you all get done.
All right. I hope to be doing this again in 2030.
Okay. Well, we'll be here again.
Thank you very much.
Sure.
Thanks
Thank you.
for having me.
Again,
Thanks for the platform.
that's Mike Harrod, and he is our magistrate of the 4th District. Winner. And now we have another guest coming. We have another winner. This is Max Comley, and he is our county attorney. He also ran unopposed in the primary, and you don't have an opponent in the general election.
That is correct.
So you are a winner.
I am.
Okay.
A winner.
Congrats.
Absolutely. I love the position, so absolutely I feel like a winner for being able to hold this position.
Yes. So how long have you been in the position?
This is my 4th year.
This is your 4th year. And so then you have another 4 years.
Yes.
Okay. What's something, because this was your first term in office was this 4 years, and you'd never been county attorney before. What's something that you learned that you didn't expect?
I can tell you those first couple of years was like drinking out of a fire hydrant.
Uh-oh.
It was all coming at once. And so I learned a lot of things over these last 4 years. We've been able to accomplish some things that we talked about in our campaign.
Yeah.
One of the things that I'm pleased about is we've actually been able to start a mental health court in district court.
Okay.
It's one of the things I campaigned on. We actually started it last year right before the flood.
Oh.
But unfortunately, we had a courthouse shut down there.
Well, there was a little, pause.
There was a little water in the courthouse.
Little issue.
And so that shut us down for a few months, but we are finally up and running with that mental health court. I think we've admitted our first 3 people into it. Have some more coming, and hopefully AOC finds some money to help continue to fund that program.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
And so, because right now the state's paying for it for us, and
Okay.
so it's really appreciative.
So if somebody wants to find out more about that program, where can they look?
Usually it is for people who are already in the criminal justice system. And
so it's just served up to them.
It's usually referrals from attorneys, referrals from probation officers, referrals from others in the community that see that need as far as for mental health. We also have Tim's Law, which is another mental health court.
Okay.
It's civil as opposed to criminal.
Okay.
And that would be other members of the community. Eastern State Hospital will refer some, New Vista. And so being able to help, individuals with mental health crisis and mental health needs to be able to function in our community.
Okay. Well, again, you've got 4 years coming up. First of all, tell me, have you enjoyed the job?
I have.
Okay, good.
I have.
That's important.
I have. It's been some long hours, but I
Yes.
have enjoyed it.
Yes. So you got 4 years coming. What do you have in the works? What are you looking forward to doing in these next 4 years?
I think continuing with the programs that we've started,
Yeah.
continuing with the mental health court, see if we can grow that. Because we're not only taking participants that are coming out of district court, we're taking participants that are coming out of circuit court as well.
Yeah.
And so we're being able to service both of those. So continue to watch that grow and hopefully watch these individuals succeed and be able to maintain stability in the community. Also, since I've been in office, we've been able to hire some individuals as community resource liaisons in order to help people get into rehabs. They work with CPS, they work with drug court, they work with all the different nonprofits in town in order to be able to get people the services they need.
Well, that's great because it's important for people in that situation to have options of things that they can do to better themselves, different avenues that they can take that are going to help them.
Absolutely. So it's not just punitive, but able to, being able to help people out, being able to, we want everybody to be a productive member of society.
Yeah.
And sometimes they need a little help to be able to get there. And so being able to connect them with the resources to be able to assist with that.
Okay, that's great. I love this. I love it. We appreciate the work that you've done, and we look forward to what you're going to be doing. I do see that Judge Mueller has walked in.
He has.
So let me ask you this. Can you tell us something about Judge Mueller that nobody else knows?
I don't. From what I've seen of Facebook, he's pretty active on there. So I don't know if there's anything
that's right.
that
He's out
people
there.
haven't seen. He's a little more active on Facebook than I am. So if you want to just know something about him, maybe just open up one or two videos that he has on there.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you very
I
much.
appreciate you coming in tonight.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we'll keep an eye on you in the next 4 years.
Sounds good.
Okay. And now, drum roll, please. We have our county clerk, Michael Mueller.
County clerk?
That's
how we're going to start it, huh, Kathy? Wow.
Well, we're in the county clerk's office.
That's true. Very true.
We have our county judge executive, Michael Mueller.
That is I.
And you, again, no opponent in the primary, no opponent in the general. What's going on with these people?
All I can say is we have built a heck of a team.
Yeah.
It's a team effort. It's not just me.
And I'm extremely excited for all the things we have going on here in Franklin County. And I think people are recognizing that we all are working together and,
Yep.
and things are going well.
All right. Well, why don't you tell us about some of the things that are going well? What if you have something to brag about, what is it?
I mean, I can brag on all kinds of stuff. You
Okay,
know?
well, we got time to fill. We're waiting on
Yeah.
votes to
Okay.
come.
Yeah, we can talk. We can talk. You know, I think a lot of people know we're focused on quality of life. We're working very hard with at our park there at Lakeview, and you know, we're building a huge softball complex, and everybody should be proud of it. I can't thank the fiscal court enough. That's going to bring a lot of tourism and help our local sports.
Tourism, revenue.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about maybe selling the naming rights or anything like that?
Yeah, we've created a sports commission now that's fueled from rates from hotels, and we have created a sports commission that gets that, and they're going to use those funds to. They just hired last week a sports management company.
Okay.
So there'll be an actual company here that runs our facility, who's going out getting sponsorships, you know, selling naming rights.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, the respective return on investment in the first year is over $11 million
Okay.
into our community. You know, it's hotels, shops, restaurants, not necessarily the fiscal court's budget, but it's a great investment. So that's just the first of many things to come at Lakeview Park.
Okay. Can you do stuff like our home run sponsor is or whatever?
Yeah, they'll do all that. That's over my pay grade. But I do know that, you know, it's going to be complete in October. And so our intention is to let our local kids start using that this fall as kind of a soft opening, and then they'll be booking tournaments next spring.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you know, you're talking 700 to 800 people in our community 34 weekends out of the year, so that's going to add up quick.
Yes, it is. That's exciting.
Yeah, it is. It is. And
Okay.
then we're building our other park.
Yep.
You know, over there it used to be that golf course, and we have a lot of things going on over there. We're actually, hopefully next week, we're gonna open the drive range back up. So we've been working on that. So, you know, we need it here. We don't have enough area at Lakeview, so that's just one of the many things. We're building a 36-hole disc golf course that should be one of the top 3 in the state.
Okay, so that's what's going out there.
That's what's going
at
out there.
Duckers. Okay.
Yes. And so a lot of great things are going on. Then, you know, the elephant in the room is the pool. We're working together, you know, and this doesn't happen often. Even the architects have told us they've never seen it. We're working with the county school system, the city and the county to get a wellness center built. And I remind people, you know, we didn't take the old one away. We're trying to improve things, but we're moving along. We meet every 2 weeks. And I'd say within 4 to 6 months, we're going to have plans ready to hopefully go out to bid and concepts. We're going to start getting the community involved in some, you know, open houses to talk about what they can see. And but we're also trying to build a wellness center next to it.
Right.
But it's a lot of money.
So, like whenever I talk about it, I say it's the aquatic wellness center.
Well,
aquatic and wellness center.
That's what we want to build, but the two combined is about $55 million.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to the plant board writing the check for us. No pressure, but so
Let me grab my purse.
But so I do know that is a huge need. You know, our senior center has outgrown their space. Our new Boys and Girls Club, Wanda J, they all need more space. And so we're really wanting to build that wellness center. We actually, if people think about it, we don't have an indoor facility. In the city or in the county. And so, you know, as we keep, you know, these kids off of trying to keep them off drugs and out of trouble, you know, it's 5 months out of the year, they don't have anything to do but to get into trouble.
Right.
And so, you know, we're looking at that, you know.
We need to offer them some alternatives.
Yeah, exactly. So the way we're going at it is we're looking at doing potentially 2 phases. Phase 1, natatorium, indoor swimming pool, and some things in there. Phase 2, wellness center. But it is our intention, and I'm going to work my tie off to try to do them both at the same time, if we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that all?
Oh, my Lord. I can keep going. I just spoke to some retirees today. I mean, we have great things going with Thornhill, with the NCFL. We're a pilot program for North America, believe it or not. We just got a national award last fall for National Center for Family Literacy. Couldn't be prouder to be part of that. We're doing big things at the jail, especially with the females.
I know
with
we
the
had
SAP
Tracy
store.
here earlier.
Yeah,
She told us all about it.
Yeah, I never thought I'd be bragging on a jail, but we've been bragging because it's not just being looked at within the state, it's being looked at in the nation. So we're doing some really cool things there. So, you know, being responsible with our funds, that's why we're the fiscal court. I mean, I can keep
Yeah.
going. You know, I don't know how much.
I just want to make sure that people who maybe this is the only time they're hearing what's going on, because they like to check in with the election returns.
Yeah.
So this is like your shot
Yeah.
to say, man, we're doing good.
No, we are doing
Okay.
good. We're being very fiscally responsible. One of the first things that we did about 2 years ago, not one of the first things, but we started investing our money pretty heavily. So our rainy day fund, which people are always like, do you have to keep that money? And if you look at the disaster we just went through with the flood, thank goodness we had the money, because we're still out all the money for the courthouse.
Yeah.
There's millions of dollars. And now we're just getting to the point, we had a meeting this morning, they're going to start, RFPing to rebuild the downstairs and try to figure out how to flood proof it. So, it's little things like that people don't realize that the fiscal court tends to,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you coming in tonight.
Absolutely.
We want to
Anytime.
congratulate you
Thank you.
on your win.
I do want to thank, and truly I want to thank everybody who's running on a ticket right now. And it doesn't matter if you're Democrat or Republican. It takes a lot of guts. It puts your family through a lot. It's stress like you've never seen before, and you can't understand it unless you're on the ballot. And and I kind of went in this morning to vote, and I was telling my wife, she was with me, and I said I almost had PTSD. I walked up and I'm scribbling the things in, and you think about all the people who are running basically across the country, and they work for years for this day, these 12 hours.
Right.
And they're hoping you just scribble that little box in.
Little box.
And that's what it comes down to, the box.
That's right.
So, but I appreciate the plant board and everything you all do for us. And
we do our
always
best.
Here. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Always doing more.
Hope everybody has a great night. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge Mueller. Now, he is our Franklin County Judge Executive, and he will continue to be for the next 4 years. We've got people are coming in. You can see them in the back. See those green cases? Those are the ballots. And that means we're getting more and more in. I believe those came from Collins Lane. So we're getting more and more in, and we're going to start having some more tallies in. JC's just standing over there like nothing's happening. Okay. Okay. We have, hello, Katima Smith-Willis is here. She is currently on our city commission. There weren't enough candidates for you guys to have a primary.
No, there wasn't enough.
I know. You have to have more than 8, because 8 make it through, and there are 7 running. What's up with that?
I think we have a really good commission right now. Shout out to my team. I mean, we are doing really good work right now. We are very cohesive. We work well together. We communicate well. Pride and ego is out the door, and it's just a lot of teamwork and collaboration right now.
Okay, well, that's great. So, so now is the time, after the primary is over. There's 7 running, 4 make it on the commission. So
8 altogether. Like 3 other people outside.
Huh?
7?
It's 7.
Okay.
I've done my homework.
Look at you. Excuse me. Look, the pro.
No, but we're looking forward to a lively race.
Yes.
So after this primary, it's time to start. What are you going to do?
It's going to start spicing up. I'm excited to get out there and start talking to the folks. I failed. I will be very transparent and doing a lot of door knocking my last time running.
Yes.
So I'm going to get out there and knock some doors and meet some people in the community more than what I know, and really figure out what people are wanting from us currently right now and in the future. So that's really the first thing, my first goal at the gate on my run.
Okay. Well, so you have served, 2 years? 2.
Has it just been 2 years?
It's just been 2 years.
2 years.
So what do you like to plant your flag in on the last 2 years? If people say, what have you done? What do you say?
The Old Y was a really good win, I do believe. And then also really just showing the community that the commission can work together. That is what I'm putting my flag on right now.
Okay.
We have done a lot of things, but I do think that the community was tired of the previous things that we've experienced. And I do think planting my flag and working well with my counterparts is the number one thing that I want to continuously do while we make things move and move the needle.
Okay. Well, we appreciate your service.
Kathy, it's always good seeing you.
Tell you what, you're something else.
And I do want to add, shout out to everybody that's running right now on the ticket. Y'all are amazing, just like what County Judge said. It's not easy to do, so keep it up. Don't stop, and all gas, no brakes. I'm really proud to serve alongside any and everybody.
There you go.
Thank you.
Katima Smith-Willis, currently one of our city commissioners and on the ballot in the fall to do the same. So since she has just been here, let's kind of go over. JC's coming back to me.
New numbers.
Hey, real quick before we do new numbers, since she's on the city commission, I want to talk about the candidates real quick. I want to name them all because, again, Katima was here. Let's talk about who's running. Katima and Lisa Unger, currently serving. Rob Richardson currently serving, and Kelly May currently serving. We have people who are running. In addition to that, are Fred Deaton, Brennan Lippert, and Patricia Waldridge.
Cool.
So
7.
And we look forward to, after tonight, it's on. It's like the primary is over. We're moving towards the general election.
General election, November 3rd, 2026.
And it's time for these people to start gearing up.
And you can vote for...
You can vote for 4.
4.
Yes.
You can vote for 4.
You can vote for 4.
Out of 7.
Out of 7. Or some people just vote for 1.
You can vote for 1.
Yeah, because then you want to, weigh heavier on that 1.
And the mayor's
but
race,
I'm not going to get into that strategy. Y'all figure it out.
And the mayor's race is in 2 years for those interested.
Yes. Okay.
2028.
2028. Okay. So he's got, 3 more years? 2 more years. 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So we talked about numbers. What are we learning?
There are some new numbers. It now says 4 out of 15. 1 walked through the door here.
I just saw that.
And that moved everything up. It looks like James Comer's 87%, counting that precinct that just walked into Franklin County.
Can I just call him for Franklin County?
If you want. This is your show, Kathy.
It's 7:00. We need to call something.
Yeah.
I'm calling Jamie Comer wins Franklin County.
Hit the gavel. Boom. You've heard it here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you calling it for the whole 1st district or just Franklin?
Just Franklin.
Okay.
In the Republican primary.
Okay. We want to know what
we're at the Cable 10 desk here.
We want to be clear.
Yeah. That's just Franklin County.
All right. Sheriff Depp just popped up there, 72% right now. Will Harrod, obviously. The other individual dropped out of the race.
His name was, but it was too late to take his name off the ballot.
Correct. There's a deadline for that. Jeff can talk, our county clerk and their staff can talk about that, but there's a deadline so folks know when you file for office, in order for your name to be removed from the ballot, which is withdrawn as a candidacy, you have to do it by a certain date.
Yeah.
Once the ballot's printed, there's a formal process through statute, and that goes for the public regardless if you have withdrawn or not. So
otherwise, they're on the ballot. I wonder.
Correct.
If you've withdrawn but your name's still on the ballot, what if you got more votes than your opponent?
Well, you've officially withdrawn, so you won't be able to hold the office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's fun to see if people vote for you.
Yeah. No. See what happens. Yeah. Yeah, that happens. I'm sure.
Yep. Okay. What else we got?
Well, so it looks like some of the congressional races, U.S. Senate just came through. Everybody remember there's a Democrat primary in that as well as a Republican primary, which has obviously received a lot of the attention. Franklin County Fiscal Court, 6th District there, Eric Wistman at 47% right now, 191 over Lambert Moore, Delana Bean, and Marshall Flynn.
Okay.
There's a Republican primary for County Sheriff. Logan Curry was here. Facing Steve Sutton in that race.
I like that he just came on in.
Yeah.
He was like, you know what? I'm going in.
Yeah, he came in and did a great job. He said he's had an election, had family waiting for him to view the results together,
ready to
celebrate the night.
party.
Yeah, they've worked hard. Yeah, so they need some time off. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
There are some more boxes that it looks like they come in. They're green.
They got the lime green
boxes coming in the door there.
No,
so
maybe we shouldn't tell people that
they're green.
Well, no, because so they won't know what they are if we don't want anything to happen to them
Okay.
out in public.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
I'm trying to be as safe as possible.
I got it. Oh, there's an update. 5 of 15 now.
Okay.
U.S. Senator Republican. I missed that one from the top there.
Okay. I love that there's a candidate named George Washington.
Yeah. No, you knew George Washington was going to get a lot of votes in that primary. Yeah, for sure. There's Charles Booker. That's interesting. U.S. Senator. That's tight in Franklin.
That is very tight.
Yeah, Amy McGrath there ran for that seat before.
Yeah.
And Congress as well. That's tight in Franklin County. That's interesting. Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's run before as well, right?
Yeah. He's ran for state. He's ran statewide before.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Interesting enough, Franklin County has 21,499 registered Democrats.
Okay.
13,262 registered Republicans, And then independents and others make up for 38,787 registered voters in Franklin County.
I wonder if that is an increase of independent voters, registered independents.
I think we have to set a date. I would say 2 years ago from the last time we did this show. They told me not to sit so close to you, Kathy, so I'm banging stuff over here. I apologize. But the numbers have definitely moved. There has been a small increase total statewide, for Franklin County registered voters for certain. Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. What else we got?
Our county clerk later on will report a voting percentage. And Michael Adams, our Secretary of State, reported earlier that 5.4% of Kentuckians, registered voters, which is 184,000 people, voted in early voting. So 5.4% of 3.6 million. Okay?
I mean,
that's not really that good.
It's not good, but
no,
I don't know.
His prediction statewide was 20%.
Oh my! Okay,
20%.
Yeah. What can we do?
I don't know. It's still a shame. I mean, you got to think 2 out of 10 people vote. Yeah.
All right.
So we got to do something.
We do have to do something.
Well, all of these election law changes, which are early voting, those 3 days of early voting.
Right.
The county clerk's office has some protocols here. All of those things have been aimed at increasing the totals.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
And they work.
I mean, because we want to make it more convenient for people,
absolutely.
More accessible for people.
Yeah,
so
a lot of people didn't like the old precinct model, but that's changed, so that this now polling location where you vote is it hopefully drives more out.
Okay.
We're seeing 6 of 15 polling places now.
We are.
Yep.
And I don't see a big change. We still had Eric Wisman at the top, Logan Curry, Dwayne Depp, and Dwayne Depp again is pretty handily taking that. Again, Will Herod, we expected him to win because his opponent had dropped out of that race, but good for him for getting 541 votes so far. So
that's interesting. U.S. Senator, Republican Andy Barr, with 1,000 votes, 63% in Franklin County.
Yeah.
To Daniel Cameron, who ran for governor a couple years ago.
True.
Our former Attorney General. Yeah, that's an interesting election to watch for certain.
Okay. Wow.
Yep.
A lot of people running for Senate.
I would have thought George Washington would have received a few more, to be honest. He got 17 so far.
Okay, well, and again, with the tight race between Charles Booker and Amy McGrath, it'll be interesting to see how that one turns out. But that's just for here in Franklin County.
Yep.
Yeah. What else do you want to talk about?
Well, I was just going to say something else about George Washington. I was just wondering, the last time he was on the ballot here, the name George Washington, I would say he probably won.
Probably.
Yeah, when he ran for president.
Okay.
Right. I don't know. If we have that data, I'm interested in that.
Well, here.
I don't know. I'm sorry. For those of you that remember that election.
I don't know. Brett's on his phone. Anyway.
Yeah.
Well, while we're waiting, again, I want to give a shout out to West Banco, who's sponsoring our coverage tonight. I also want to give a shout out, because he's standing here, to our county clerk, Jeff Hancock. He and his staff put so much into these elections, and it's a lot of work for all of them. And then they host us here, and we're just in the way, I'm sure.
We are in the way.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the other people we need to thank are the poll workers.
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
It takes so many. Jeff, how many poll workers do we have in Franklin County? 128.
128 on election day.
They're all just community people that are performing a civil service and doing it for the right reasons.
It's a long day.
It's a long day.
Yeah.
And they've done it for and some of those did the early voting days.
Yeah.
So I mean, they've spent a lot of time with each other,
right?
And it all comes to an end. But the polls open this morning so early, and then they close at 6. Yeah. And so it's a long day. And then they're still dragging in here with the stuff.
They're still having to bring the stuff in.
Right.
They have to tear down everything that's at each polling location.
Right.
And bring it all back down here, all those voting booths and everything.
We're almost to halfway of all of the polling places reporting in Franklin County.
Okay.
Almost halfway.
7 of 15.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's exciting, right?
Yeah. You've already called one. Yeah.
I know. I called one before we're even we're just halfway through.
Kathy calls it. We need like a da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Kathy calls it.
Bum.
Yeah. I like it.
But like I said, we do have Jeff Hancock here, but we're going to wait until later, until we have most of the votes counted and reported before we bring him on here, because we'd like him to give kind of a report of turnout for today and stuff like that. And
he'll have some great data for those interested, for sure. He will. 100%.
All right.
Hey, on the fall ballot, Kathy, there's a constitutional amendment.
Is there really?
There is.
Oh my! Well, tell me all about it.
This one is this one's been around a while, and it's I would consider it a nonpartisan issue.
Okay.
I would consider
this
that nonpartisan.
I love that.
Because it doesn't matter who the governor is.
Okay.
All right. It's just the position of the governor.
Okay.
But basically, the legislature voted to send this amendment to the public that would limit the governor's power to commute sentences and pardons. And basically, it stems from the older versions of sentencing and those commutations, and instead of on their way out, them rewarding friends with political favors is what that's aimed at.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's been on the ballot before, and it's not passed. And the General Assembly has clearly wanted to see this addressed, and they're sending it back. So in November, you'll probably see some campaigns aimed at that constitutional amendment as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so there'll be a question on the ballot.
And they'll put money behind that.
Yeah,
too.
there will. And, interestingly enough, there were a lot of constitutional amendments proposed for the ballot, but this is the only one that passed both chambers.
Okay.
Yep. So this is the one going.
This is the one going.
It'll be on there.
It'll be on the ballot.
In November.
And we'll be talking about it again closer to the election, explaining again what it is and what your yes vote means and what your no vote means.
Right.
So that people know what they're voting for.
Right.
That's important.
That's right. Yeah, that's actually you guys need to cover that on your on your shows.
Yeah.
Round 10 and
Instead of doing Meet the Candidates, we should do Meet the Amendment.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Maybe we'll have you on there to explain it. You and me.
Yeah, maybe we'll just confuse everyone.
We'll record it and then play it every now and then.
All right. We're over halfway.
Oh, 8 of 15.
8 of 15 reporting. Yep. Andy Barr's lead is growing a little bit, 62-28%. Up just a little.
I feel like my I voted tag is coming off.
Yeah, mine didn't make it.
I can see that, but you had your little pin on it.
Mine did not make it.
Yeah.
Charles Booker winning. That's grown a little bit, 42% to 38% in the Democratic U.S. Senate race. So whoever wins this one, now remember, these are Franklin County figures only. Mm-hmm. So you need to kind of check the statewide totals to know. But in Franklin County, at least, Charles Booker is ahead in that Democratic primary.
Okay. I think it's going to be tight.
Franklin County.
We're calling it.
Franklin County only. Jamie Comer's carried it.
Okay,
yeah.
I called it already.
Yeah. You told them. I mean, yeah. Why don't you guys listen?
I know. You listen to me. It's done.
Yep.
Okay, we've got 8 of 15. We got Eric Wisman. He's still at 46%, and I don't know if there's like certain precincts that we have to wait on that are in his district
for sure
before things change.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Some of those won't. Some of those coming in won't reflect that.
Won't affect it at all. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. There's a sheriff's race, Democrat primary, Dwayne Depp.
I know. Everybody said that's a big race to watch.
Yeah. Yep. Those numbers. It seems like Sheriff Depp has a 70. Was it 70%? I missed the other two figures.
Okay.
Yep.
But I mean, I think it's not as close as a lot of people thought it was going to be.
Well, the numbers are going to continue to pile in, and maybe some of the precincts that some of the other candidates were strong in haven't been tallied yet and haven't walked in the door.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
All right.
We're working through them now.
Okay.
All the poll workers are here.
There comes some more cases.
All our folks. Yeah.
Yeah. So
it's really cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
It's really cool. They've been working hard at that.
There, see those green cases, y'all.
Yeah. We're not. Yeah.
So it's 7:13, and the ballots are coming into the office. And the process is when they bring them in, there's staff here who are like certified. They take training and they go through and process the ballots. Then they enter the information and they put it on the screen here. that's like the official. They post like a tabulations out on the door outside here. It's a very exciting. People come up and they're looking, you know. And then we have somebody from Cable 10 who puts it all on the screen. So there's just so much happening, so much going on, and that's part of what makes Election Day so exciting.
Yeah, it's a lot of people involved and a lot of folks that have put a lot of time besides the candidates.
Yeah.
To help the candidates.
That's right.
You know, move their platform forward and to talk to people, and you know, there's just a culmination of things. I mean, these families of the candidates have been through a lot as well,
right.
You know, and so this is a culmination day for sure. That's what makes it exciting.
It does make it exciting. Yeah,
it does. And you know, we've got an election in the fall, so all these folks can go and take a small break and start to figure out what they want to do.
Start
as they
gearing
move
up
forward.
for the fall.
That's right.
I mean, summer. There's a lot of things that happen in the summer, a lot of events and festivals, and that's when candidates like to get out and be among the people and introduce themselves, talk about the ideas that they have, and what they can do for our community. And again, that's just when it gets really exciting.
Yeah. Our producers are laughing at us.
I know. I don't know why.
I don't know either, but I'm sure we'll find out.
Okay. Does that mean we need to go to a
I've gotten
break?
some texts on the phone from all the knuckleheads that are my friends that let me know that they see more white in my hair and beard than they had in the past few years.
It's the lighting this time.
Yeah, no, we need better
We
lighting.
don't have the
We
fancy
need
lighting that we usually have, and so now we look like we're in the dressing room of McAlpin's or something.
You know, something to make me look a little better would be beneficial. For
yeah,
sure.
Come on. Where's the filter? So anyway,
I love it.
Tell you what, real quick, we're going to take a little break because I kind of want to see where we are, because when I sit here and I'm doing all the stuff, I lose track of what's going on over there. So we're going to take a little break. Again, I want to thank West Banco for sponsoring this coverage of the live election returns, and we'll be back right after this. And we are back. And I would like to say that, again, we've been talking about what a long day it has been. People started, polls opened at 6 a.m. So people have been going to vote.
I was just talking to one of the poll workers who I've known my whole life, and I asked him what time they got there, and she said that she got there at 4:45.
Oh yeah, my husband is as a deputy clerk here with Jeff, and so he was working at one of the precincts at one of the polling locations, and yeah, he had to be there. Yeah, he was out of the house by 4:30.
Yeah.
He wasn't happy.
She
about
said
it.
she got up at 3. Yeah, and you know, this is a civil service. I mean, you know, this is 140 people in Franklin County did this.
Yeah,
and that takes a lot.
Absolutely. So we have a little tradition. He has to leave early, and then when
you sleep in.
I do sleep in a little bit because I know we're going to be doing this at night. So, but then I get up and then I go get us coffee. I go get coffee. I get him coffee. And then I take it to wherever he's working
and then you take a nap.
Make sure he has coffee. And then, I have a leisurely day before we come here. I was working very hard today, actually.
Prepping. Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, back to what I was saying. People have been voting since 6 a.m. I saw on Facebook that people were like, I was first in line this morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. But people may not recognize that the governor is, he lives here.
He's a
so
resident.
He has, he's a resident. He
Franklin
votes here.
County, yeah.
So he was down there this morning. He and First Lady Brittany Bashir were here. Oh, our Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman.
Looks like they're at Frankfort High.
They are down at the gymnasium on Ewing Street. That's one of the polling locations. And they went in to vote earlier this morning. Jeff Hancock was there. We appreciate this footage by Andrew Tippett, who was there to, again, promote this throughout the day today to just show people, hey, we're voting here. Come on out and vote. Oh, there's Winnie, the first dog of Kentucky. So it's, again, something that everybody does. Everybody votes. And when you live, in your precinct, you go, you vote, and doesn't matter who you are, where you live.
They were residents. They're residents of Franklin County.
Yeah.
We've got 11 of 15 in, Kathy.
Woohoo!
You're getting real close to calling some more.
I'll call them.
For Franklin County.
Okay.
For Franklin County only.
For Franklin County only.
Let's be sure that we clarify that.
Okay.
Yeah. The sheriff's race there, Republican primary, Logan Curry and Stephen Sutton.
11 out of 15 reporting there. Can I go on and call that one?
I have no idea. I would probably wait on that.
I'll wait.
I would wait, yeah. I'd wait on all of them. Yeah, Franklin County Democratic Sheriff, Dwayne Depp and Brandon Moravicek, Jonathan Presley.
Yep.
And
I'm calling the Will Herod one.
You're calling that one?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it. Kathy calls it.
I'm calling Will Herod has won the Franklin County Coroner Democratic primary.
Here we go. Boom.
Done.
It's official. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think he has an opponent in the general election.
Correct.
So he's a winner.
Correct. Speaking of that, there are some other folks we've already had on.
Go for it.
Tracy Hopper.
We had Tracy Hopper.
County jailer.
Yep.
She'll be on the ballot in the fall.
Yeah.
With no election.
With no opponent.
Yeah.
But she's already won. Our county attorney, Max Comley.
Was on.
He was here.
Did a great job.
He's in.
Yep.
Our county judge executive, Michael Mueller. He was here. He's in.
No election.
Yeah, no opponents. Sherry Sebastian, our magistrate of the 1st District, no opponents, so she's in. Mike Harrod, our magistrate on the fiscal court in the 4th District, no opponent.
Right.
He's in. And then we had more. We had Will Rhodes.
Will Rhodes.
Who is
PVA.
our PVA, no opponent. He's in. I just can't get over how the people didn't run.
Not as many filings.
Not as many filings.
Yeah, some years there's a lot. Some years there aren't.
So
we've got a few magisterial races in the fall.
Yep. We have in the fall we'll have
3rd District.
3rd District is that
Kelly
Dicus and Russ Greenwell.
Right, correct. That's a Republican and a Democrat right there.
And a Democrat.
Kelly Dicus.
Then we'll have Richard Tanner as the incumbent. He's a Democrat. We'll be going against John Hibbard in the fall.
In the 5th District.
In the 5th District. And then whoever wins tonight in the 6th District will go against Jacob Hack, who is a Republican candidate in the 6th District for the fiscal court.
So we'll have 3 magisterial fiscal court elections.
We will.
In the fall.
And we'll do it all again. We'll have all of them back in for Meet the Candidates. Those are the one-on-one interviews that we do. Will have them in. We have a partnership with the Chamber of Commerce. We'll do a forum for each of those races. And all of those will air on Cable 10, and we'll have them on the FPB's Facebook page, and then we'll have them on Cable 10's YouTube channel. And you can access those anytime.
Absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about our legislative races that we have ballot in the fall here as well.
Okay.
So Erica Hancock,
Yeah.
which represents downtown in the 57th House District,
does.
downtown and the west side of Franklin.
She's already a winner.
She had no race in the primary or general, so she is moving on to serve another term in the Kentucky General Assembly, 2-year term.
Yes. And she wanted me to pass along her thanks for that. We invited her to come tonight. She had a party to go to. She was with another candidate, watching some results and there to support her friend who is another candidate. So we hope that works out for her.
And then in the other House seat that represents some of Franklin County, which is the 56th District, which has Woodford, a small piece of Jessamine, and then the east side of Franklin County, that is held by Republican Dan Pfister.
Okay.
Currently serving the General Assembly.
Yep.
And he has a general election.
Okay.
Yep. And then we have a state Senate race as well.
Oh, we do, yeah.
Yeah. So state Senate race is state Senate race this year, Jay Williams in the 20th, which has Carroll, part of Boone, Franklin, and Gallatin.
Right.
And he has, part of Kenton and Owen, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And he has a challenger as a Democrat in the fall as well.
Stella Pollard,
that's right. Yep.
Okay.
There you go. And
she was in here earlier.
Yeah, I don't know where she went. Yep. And we just received an update. Your producers are on the spot over here. Yeah.
What we got?
Yeah, Andy Barr, the AP has called.
They've called it.
The statewide election for U.S. Senate Republican primary
Okay.
and an open seat for Andy Barr.
Andy Barr took it. Done.
For the retirement of longtime Senator Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah. It's hard to believe that Mitch McConnell is retiring. He's served since 1985.
He's been around since before I could vote.
I was 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's for folks in Kentucky politics. That guy's a staple. It just is what it is.
He is.
Yeah.
But I will say it was probably time. I mean, nothing against. I mean,
sure. Yeah.
It's enjoy the rest of your life.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
I wish him the best in retirement.
Absolutely.
And there'll be a fall race for that. There are Democrats on the ballot in the fall as well for that election.
Yep.
And those are rolling across here, and those are Franklin County numbers only. We want to remind everybody that. I get confused with that too. When I look at it, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, there wasn't that many people voting.
No.
Well, these are just our figures.
Just Franklin County.
Right. These are just ours.
Okay, you're supposed to remember that. I'm the one.
They're
who forgets.
uniquely ours. Yeah, they're ours for sure.
Okay. Well, let me look at my notes. There's so much going on.
12 of 15.
Charles Booker's pulling. He's pulling ahead. Yeah,
I missed it.
It's not as close as it was.
Flashed up there.
Yeah.
No, this U.S. Senate race will be interesting in the fall. It'll catch a lot of media attention. Anytime there's an open seat like that, you mentioned earlier how many millions are spent in these congressional and all of these races. That they're going to be expensive. Yeah. Okay. I was talking to some operatives this past week, and they projected that the governor's race next year, 2027 in Kentucky, will $50 million will be spent.
Oh. Whew.
Yeah.
I can think of a lot of things that we could spend that money on.
$50 million by one candidate. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, when you add it all up, what all the candidates spend, it'll hit $100 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know you know how that works when, as far as fundraising. I mean, those candidates spend hours and hours on the phone calling people.
It's unbelievable.
To get
It's just unbelievable.
The fundraising
at
for
that
those
level,
dollars.
it is unbelievable.
They
make a lot of appearances, and they got to go do a lot of things. And,
yes.
And it's just what it takes to win. And it just is. You know? And that's what makes it interesting is, it's just what it takes to.
I don't know if I like that or not.
If you want to win, you got to do it.
Yeah, that's
right.
I don't know, man.
Part of it.
Yeah.
13 of 15. We're getting close. we're almost home, Kathy.
We're almost home.
Your big night's almost
Big night's over.
Big night's coming to an end. I see some ice cream in my future.
Uh-oh. We're just down the block from Hoggies. I hope they're still open by the time we get done.
Somebody call down there.
Yeah, put a hold on that. Need me some movie night. So anyway, we appreciate you tuning in. It's always, even before I worked here, anytime there were elections, I always tuned in to Channel 10.
Oh, y'all have done a great job at this my entire life. I mean, this is what I watched growing up as a kid. Cable 10 was a staple.
Yeah.
I mean, this channel has covered my Little League Baseball World Series, and they show a replay, at Thanksgiving or whatever.
Absolutely.
And I can't wait to watch
Hey,
it.
if you want a
year.
copy, we can probably get you one.
Yeah. Well, I know a guy or two. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. I watched a football game last year too, where I tore my ACL. I saw the play.
That's
Cable 10 ran it.
Fun to watch.
Yeah, big fun. Yeah, that's right.
But while we're waiting for these, again, we have 13 of 15 polling places reporting, and so we'll have some final numbers here soon. But while we're waiting, I want to thank you, JC, for being here. You've been doing this for how long now? Several years.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's going back.
Yeah.
I can't believe I keep getting invited.
You keep getting invited, and
it's a long list.
It's
right?
a long list. I promise in the fall we'll have better lighting.
Is that going to be an upgrade?
I'm saying it now.
You're calling it. Kathy calls it. She needs lights.
Who's in charge here? But we'll look into a filter and all that stuff.
Let me give my own plug to Around 10.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of that.
Good.
So,
you need to come be on the show.
Yeah, well, I have it on in my office, so the TV in the foyer there.
Yeah.
So it stays on kind of cable 10.
I'm
so
sure
we
it's
see whatever.
riveting.
When
you
it's
laugh
on.
at us.
Well, I'm like, oh, here we go. This looks fun. Yeah. So I consistently watch that one. Yeah. You all do a great job on that.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And we love that show. Around 10 is Frankfort's only live morning show on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10 a.m. It's on Cable 10. You can also catch it live on FPB's Facebook page or Channel 10's YouTube channel. And it looks like we have a winner coming in.
You have a candidate. Yeah, you got a winner. Yep. Think you can call that one out of 13 to 15. Yeah.
I guess I'm going to call it. We have, he's here. We have Dwayne Depp, our current sheriff, and looks like he's going to win the primary for the Democrats in the sheriff's race. So he's giving hugs and talking to people right now, but when he gets a chance, we'll get him down here.
He's got his family and supporters with him,
does.
and they've worked hard.
It's all very exciting.
All those candidates have worked hard in those elections, and all their families deserve a hug tonight for certain.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get the sheriff up
They're
here.
They're bringing him on in. Let's do this. Are we calling it?
No, are you calling it? That's the thing.
Okay, I'm calling it.
Are you calling it? Thank you.
Come see me. Hey, baby. All right, here he is, current sheriff, and looks like the probable winner of the Democratic primary for sheriff, Dwayne Depp. We're happy to have you here, and we want to congratulate you.
Well, thank you. I am very excited about what the numbers look like at the moment. Yes.
It's encouraging.
Very excited, yes. Very excited.
Well, you've been serving as our sheriff for how long now?
A little over 9 months, almost 10 months now.
Okay.
So we're approaching a year.
All right. So you have some experience under your belt in this position. What have you learned since you've been here?
Well, I can tell you Chris used to tell me when he was the sheriff that a lot of times he's going out sheriffing, and he would leave the office to us to kind of do what we needed to do to take care of stuff. So I have learned that sheriffing is really a lot of getting out, meeting the people, having conversations, understanding what people need, what people want, what their concerns are, things that they need to talk about. All those types of things are very important as the sheriff to just kind of understand what's happening in the community and what the needs are. So over the last 10 months, I have found myself having a real good understanding of what sheriffing actually means.
Okay. Well, that's great. We've had you on the show around 10 a couple of times to talk about things that are going on. Coming up in the next, how long will your term be for? 4 years?
4 years, yes, ma'am.
So what's on the agenda? What are you looking forward to moving forward?
Well, I think there's no big secret that when I first got appointed as sheriff by Judge Mueller, and a special thank you to the judge for having faith and confidence in me to pull that string and say we're gonna make Dwayne Depp the current sheriff. So I really appreciate that. I think there's no big secret that narcotics is an issue and has been an issue all around the country. So we are going to make a concerted effort, put things in place to make sure that we're doing every single thing we can to rid the county from narcotics as it relates to overdose deaths, as it relates to people that are selling drugs in our community and poisoning our community. That's very, very, very important to me and always has been. So I think that's going to be our number one go get 'em type mentality is we're going to do the things that we can to make Franklin County safer as it relates to narcotics.
Okay. Now, for the term finishing out the last 9 months that you just served, you didn't have to run. You didn't have to campaign, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So how did you like campaigning?
I hated it. And I don't mind to say it. I've kind of always prided myself, coming from a state police background. We were apolitical. We didn't get involved in politics. I never thought I would be sitting here, putting my name out there and, be subjected to all the criticism, all the comments, all the things where people tend to be nasty about
you can't read those.
the efforts and all the things that you're doing. So, just with that in mind, I don't like the political side of it, but I feel very strongly that what we have to offer to Franklin County, with my experience, my leadership, the staff that we have assembled, we are what Franklin County needs, and I'm a firm believer of that. I think that we bring a lot to the table with our knowledge and our experience, and we're excited about what's going to happen in November. I can tell you that, if the results stay the same and if we move forward, we're happy with what the results look like, but I can tell you, without a shadow of a doubt, we want those results to be higher. And we're going to do everything we can to press forward. It's going to be maximum pressure from me and my campaign moving forward. We're going to tell the truth. We're going to press forward on the things that we believe in. And we're going to do everything we can to make sure that when November comes, that we're going to come out on top so that we can move Franklin County forward.
Okay. Well, like you said, there's been a lot of work going into this campaign, and you're not the only one who does it.
Sure.
So you have a team. Is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Oh, I've got a ton of people to thank. And, and not that that's most appropriate, but I'm going to start out with, I want to say a special thank you to the other primary candidates, Brandon Marobchek and Jonathan Presley. We've had some conversations in the past, and it means a lot to, and it says a lot about you to, step out there on faith and put your name on the ballot.
Absolutely.
And be subjected to all the things that you're subjected to. So to Brandon and to Jonathan, thank you guys for running a very clean and classy campaign. You guys did it the right way, and I sent a text to them just yesterday and just shared with them that it says a lot about their character and their leadership ability about how they ran their campaign. So special thank you to them. I've got so many people that are on my team, Michelle Pfister and Mary Jo Sullivan and Ann Bohannon and Martha Hubbard, and those people that have stood by me through thick and thin. They have went out and knocked on doors and put out signs and talked to people and still done the things that we needed to do in order to bring the sheriff's office forward. Special thank you to my son and my wife for their efforts and the things that they done and the things that they had to put up with and listen to comments and listen to what people have to say that are negative, and they even know that we know that those things are not true, and just people that are just talking and saying things just to try to get under our skin. I can tell you right now, without a doubt, I've got the finest chief deputy in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and Daniel Wills. He does an excellent job, and I'm very proud to have him by my side and on my team. Special thank you to our former sheriff, Chris Squire, and what he taught me and what he showed me as it relates to the sheriff's office and taxes and leadership and all those things that are very important. So the fiscal court, Michael and Jack, and all those people are very, very, very important to me. And I'm going to take a little bit of what everybody has said and what everybody has done. I'm going to take that and I'm going to shape it and mold it. And we're going to produce a product at the sheriff's office that everybody in Franklin County, no matter if you're Republican, Independent, or Democrat, we're going to produce a product that everybody can be proud of.
Well, those are great words to hear from you. We appreciate the service that you've put in for the last 9 months. Again, like you said, we appreciate you putting your name on the ballot again. And we look forward to a vivacious campaign. We had Logan Curry in here earlier. We believe he's probably going to win the Republican primary. So we look forward to seeing you two run against each other. I guess this phase is over. It all starts again tomorrow.
It starts again tomorrow. And I can tell you, we're excited about it. My team is excited. There's a lot of things that you're going to see us bring forward. There's a lot of things that have happened over the past little bit that we're going to bring forward. We're going to press really hard about the issues, about experience, about integrity. This race in November is going to be about who is experienced, who has integrity, who has honesty, who does things a certain way, and we're prepared to press all those things forward because we feel like that we're the best candidate. We feel like we're what's best for Franklin County, and we're going to show Franklin County that's exactly what we are, and we're excited about what's to come.
Well, we appreciate you coming in and bringing the whole team. I can just tell by them watching you as you talk, they're all so proud of you.
Yes. If I could do one last thing, I want to say a special thank you. We had a lot of people that put up yard signs. We had a lot of people that hung signs. We had a lot of people that donated. We had a lot of people that knocked on doors. I cannot thank my supporters enough for every small thing you did or every big thing you did. Just know that it's greatly appreciated. I want you to know that I'm going to do everything I can as your sheriff to make sure that we are making Franklin County very proud, and we're going to do everything we can to put Franklin County on the map as one of the finest sheriff's office in the state of Kentucky.
Well, I love those words.
All right. Thank you very much for having us.
We're so glad that you were able to come by tonight, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you for having us.
All right. Thank you. Again, that is Dwayne Depp. He's our current sheriff, and he's on the ballot in the fall for sheriff. Congratulations to him. As I said earlier, it's pretty clear that he will be running against Logan Curry, the Republican candidate for sheriff, and they will face off on November 3rd. It looks like we are getting another round of ballots in because we're still counting.
Yep, 14 or 15 just walked in.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're almost done.
We're almost done,
almost
even though
over.
we've called some. I'm calling the Dwayne Depp.
Yep, you called it.
Called it.
Yep, congratulations to all those candidates and Sheriff Depp and everybody's done a great job. Jonathan Presley and Brandon Moravicek, congratulations to your all's families and you all, and thank you all for filing and putting your names out there, putting yourself on the ballot.
Let's say it again, how important that is,
Oh,
because
well,
again, as we talked about, there's a lot of people who didn't have opponents because people didn't sign up to run.
There's a lot of scrutiny in these positions.
Right.
And I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No. I was just going to say, yeah. So, again, those who did put their names on the ballots, I mean, they just deserve kudos for that.
Absolutely.
Even if they did nothing else.
Well, they've all raised money. They've asked
Yeah.
family to help them, and they've asked their friends, and so they've worked hard only to serve their community, and that's just that's a blessing that we have in Franklin County, and I'm particularly personally proud of all those candidates for trying to do it. Really, I mean, I'm not doing it.
It's a lot
We're
of work. I'm not doing it. You and I are doing the easy stuff here.
Yeah, we're just reporting it in. Yeah, I'm just doing what Kathy says. Yeah.
So, again, it's fun when the candidates who have won come in, and I love when they bring their team.
Absolutely.
Because their team is just, they poured so much into that candidate. I know
Absolutely.
for a fact, by experience, that, I mean, you've really put work into having, a candidate win his race or her race.
Yep.
And just to see the pride in their eyes, that's what you like to see.
Yep, and I think all eyes are still on Northern Kentucky statewide in the 4th congressional district.
Okay.
It's looking like it's tight up there. I was just looking at my phone while we were offline a second, and they've not called that one yet, but it's close for sure.
Okay.
And remember, statewide, all of these county offices were on the ballot: county judges, magistrates, sheriffs, coroners, jailers, PVAs, clerks.
Yep.
All of these folks statewide were on the ballot. So you're going to see a change in several areas of the state, and with new leadership, regardless of vacated seats or opposition. And so in primaries, of course, they all have fall races.
Yeah.
General elections, but some of them are decided in primaries, and it'll be interesting to see what happens in November. Election Day, November 3rd, 2026. Absolutely.
That's right. And we'll have we'll have more on the ballot here in Franklin County.
Yes, we will.
For the fall. Let's
Yes,
go
we
over it
will.
again. We'll have all of our candidates for city commission will be on that ballot.
All 7.
All 7 of them. It's Fred Deaton, Brennan Lippert, Kelly May, Rob Richardson, Katima Smith-Willis, Lisa Unger, and Katricia Waldridge. So I would say start looking for those candidates to be knocking on your door because, again, that will be a race to watch.
I'm actually thinking that the fall turnout's probably going to be pretty good. I think that it'll be a little higher than the primary.
You think?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah, it will.
It will.
The statewide, we were looking at 20%, and I think that in the fall it's going to be a lot heavier for certain. Yeah,
Okay.
it will.
I look forward to it.
General elections usually turn
I
out a
think
few
people
more
need
candidates.
to be more involved.
A few more voters, yeah.
If you're not going to run for office, you can at least go vote.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. It is a little embarrassing to think that only 2 of 10 people voted.
Yeah.
We gotta do something else in the state.
Yeah. I was hearing Hancock talk earlier, but he thinks we might be one of the top counties in
And
voting.
that's kudos to Franklin County for always stepping up and being part of the higher percentages, and that's kudos to the clerk's office for making it easy and picking locations where people can get to. All of these election law changes are aimed at increasing voter turnout and not at suppressing the vote. So we want to see a higher turnout for the fall. That's absolutely sure.
Okay. I think the race we're looking at now is the magistrate in 6th district.
Okay.
Because I think that's the one now because we've called sheriff.
Yep.
And everybody else had already won.
Right.
I mean, as far as local elections. So we're still keeping an eye on the magistrate 6th district. The last I saw, Eric Wisman was still in the lead and had I can't remember the percentage of what he had over Lambert Moore, who had the second. He almost doubled the votes. But again, I think Eric had like 500 something votes. Lambert had 200 something. Yep. So again, that's the race we're keeping an eye on now. Again, we'll congratulate Dwayne Depp. And I meant to ask him if he's related to Johnny Depp. He's from Frankfort.
Yeah, he's got some roots here.
Yeah, I don't know who's my favorite Depp now.
Yeah.
Because Dwayne,
you a big Johnny Depp fan?
He's pretty impressive.
Big Johnny Depp fan?
I used to be.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Well,
those are great movies.
He always looks dirty.
Yeah, those are great.
All right, 585, 290, 585, Eric Wisman, 294, Lambert Moore. So we don't know which precincts have been reported, but depending on that, those may change.
At 7:50,
Brett, I can hear you.
The election, the polls have just closed in West Kentucky 50 minutes ago. So anybody in the Central Time Zone and those folks out there are just now starting to tabulate their vote, their totals for all those elections as well. And I'm sure Congressman Comer, which has a big part of West Kentucky, is watching those counties as they roll in, and also our congressional delegate as well.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see statewide what changes will be made in the General Assembly in this primary. There were some really close races out there from retirements as well.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Some of those candidates in there and any of those vacancies will show. We'll have a chance in the fall against opposition, and there were a lot of R's and D's both filed
Right.
in those vacant seats statewide.
So you said there were retirements. Are there some people who just don't want to run anymore?
Yeah, you get to a certain age, or you've maybe accomplished what you want
Right.
in Frankfort through the General Assembly or through Congress. Yeah, just like Senator McConnell. He served a long, lengthy career.
Long time, yeah.
And a lot of those folks deserve that break for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, there's more cases coming in.
Yeah, that should be it right there. That's probably all of it.
That should be it. We're getting close
We
to the
think that'll
end,
be
people.
15 of 15. Once all those get
We've got
added
one
up.
in processing, and this one coming in is probably our last.
Those
And-
are usually the later cases are usually the bigger precincts,
Okay.
bigger polling places.
Okay.
So your places where there are a lot of machines, a lot of folks, a lot of voters.
Should
Usually
I ask?
takes a while to tabulate.
Hey, Mallory, where did you all come from?
K-State.
K-State.
There you go,
Okay.
K-State.
Yeah,
And I think
that's-
Franklin County was the
that's-
other one. Yep, Franklin County High School.
Okay.
Yeah, those are two really big precincts.
Okay. Well, I'm on the edge of my seat.
Yeah. What time's this show over?
Okay. Update. Now we have 14 of 15 polling places reporting.
14 of 15 coming in. Yeah. Here we go. 14 of 15. Charles Booker winning in Franklin County in the Democratic primary. I've not seen statewide totals on that yet, and I'm not sure.
Do you think we should pull those up?
Yeah, we could. Yeah, for sure.
You want me to get on my phone?
I think our producer's on that now.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got DC on the spot.
I meant to have my laptop here, and I was just so excited to get started, I forgot.
Yeah. There's your congressional
Sorry.
first district Republican, Franklin County numbers only.
Franklin County only. Jamie Comer won Franklin County.
There's your 14 of 15 fiscal court right there, 589.
Okay.
To incumbent Eric Wisman.
Yep.
Yeah, 47% of the
okay.
vote in. Yep. Franklin County Sheriff didn't change much with the 14th precinct reported.
Nope. I've already called Logan Curry.
Okay.
We called Dwayne Depp.
Called that one. Congratulations to all these candidates.
Again, yeah, thank you again to Brandon Moravicek and Jonathan Presley for running. It's a lot, guys, so we appreciate your work in doing that.
Everybody's texting me all these other results from all over the state,
Well,
so I'm
do we-
receiving.
do we-
no,
do we need
no,
them?
no.
No, it's
they're
personal.
Just, no, it's just all over the Commonwealth. I'm getting these texts from these
Okay.
folks telling me how they did. Yep, all
Okay.
these candidates. It's
I'm
exciting.
getting texts from my daughter.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
I don't have a lot of statewide connections.
Some counties have had a lot of folks file. There's 564 magistrates statewide.
Woo.
Magistrates and county commissioners.
Right.
Okay. And there are 1,378 people file for those seats.
Ooh-wee. Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
That's nuts.
There were 46 people filed for 7 seats in Pike County, Kentucky.
What? Say that again.
47 people filed for 6 seats.
I mean, well, that's good. We couldn't get that here.
No, we didn't get it here. No.
Okay.
Some of these counties, they really turn it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good for them.
Yeah, they really do. Yeah.
And again, we can talk about how important local elections are, because I mean, the people that you're electing locally, they're the ones they're making the decisions that affect you on a daily basis.
Absolutely.
And that's why it's so important to pay attention as to who's running, the things they believe in, the projects they support. Because that's, you need to know where your candidates stand, because again, those local officials are making those local decisions that affect you every day. So that's why at Cable 10, we try to keep people informed on all of the candidates. Again, we did all the Meet the Candidates and the forums. We'll do them again for the general election. We'll probably have those airing in October so that you can be prepared to vote in the general election in November 3rd. So it looks like we have another candidate coming in. we haven't called it yet, but we'll let him come in and say thank you, and we'll prematurely congratulate him on what looks like could be a win. But I know we want to get him in here and give him the opportunity to thank his team and to thank all those who voted for him. It's Eric Wisman.
Hello.
Hello, and he is on the fiscal court. He's a magistrate of the Sixth District.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Yeah.
So, Eric Wisman, I'll say kind of congratulations. It's not official
We're
yet.
waiting on the last precinct.
We're waiting on the last precinct, and it's from Kentucky State.
Yeah.
So, what do you think? How are you feeling?
Good. I have to thank all the constituents and everyone
Yeah.
that's helped and voted. And
Okay.
you know, I think it's always a good. I was the only fiscal court member to have a primary here,
That's
so
right. That's
it's
right.
you know.
And then there'll be 3 of you in the general election.
Two.
Really?
I'm sorry, 3. Yes, 3.
Including you.
Yes.
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 So you have served how long?
As the county fiscal court magistrate, just 1 term, so this will be a 2nd term.
Okay. So you've been on the court. You all have gotten things done. What are you most proud of?
Oh, so many things. You know, it's a give and take with a big body of members and what you can get done, and a lot of that is like watching paint dry sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But you can do a lot of external things too. So a lot of the things I'm most proud of is really forging some relationships with the state and with the city, and really making some impact in my district that I felt like had been just really somewhat forgotten and neglected for far too long. We've had tremendous number of roads paved. You know, it's always eye-opening to people to understand the differences between the districts in the county. You know, mine is 41% of the landmass of the county,
Right.
versus my neighbor, who is only about 10. I have 300 plus miles, and my neighbor has about 80.
So is that based on
it's-
population?
It is based on population,
Okay.
but it doesn't necessarily divide landmass. So,
Right,
so the
okay.
responsibilities of each magistrate
Yeah.
is vastly different.
So
sometimes.
your swath is
Yeah.
rural and
It
in
is.
the city.
It's the downtown, the urban,
Yeah.
the KSU, the Rolling Acres,
Right.
Bald Knob, Choteville, Bridgeport,
Yeah.
Bell Point, Riverbend. It's a really broad district, so it's kind of fun though. You know, it gives you a new challenge every day.
Absolutely. So, how do things change
There we are.
after tonight? How do things change as you start preparing for the general election?
Just keep on trucking.
Keep on
Just
trucking.
keep on talking to people. It's actually kind of fun to get out and, you know, as you're going through this process, it's cumbersome to knock on doors, and people are sort of cautious sometimes to open those. But once you get talking with people, it's really fun to be able to hear one-on-one exactly what their concerns are and where, you know, where they lean, because not everybody is as informed as us that sit on the court.
Yeah.
So hearing what they think and what they want done
Right.
is a nice part of it. So
Okay.
we'll continue campaigning.
Awesome. Well, let me ask you this. We're gearing up now. If you get past tonight, you're going to have a whole new opponent in the fall. It will be Jacob Hack. So what's one thing that differentiates you from him?
Well, obviously experience. I don't believe he's ever run for a local office before, and I've held both city and county. Feel like I have a fairly unique perspective in that manner that gives me a leg ahead, as well as just all the relationships I've formed to be able to get so many projects done and so much investment in this district. And you know, I have so many things I would like to do for our community as a whole, but this district specifically, that this first term has been so much of my time has had to be spent on infrastructure. Getting water to people who still don't have city water, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Sewers,
Yeah.
Roadways, bridges, that kind of thing.
Broadband.
So, yeah, broadband is the big one. So I'm really kind of excited to like start doing some of the fun things that I think will add quality of
Sure.
life to our community. So,
Sure.
yeah,
Okay.
so
Well, I'm going to let you take the opportunity. Is there anybody specifically you want to thank for helping you get through tonight?
just everyone. You know, it's a group effort, it's team efforts, and I have to thank everyone that voted and everyone that participated and donated and any support that you had. I think, unfortunately, we didn't have as many challengers in this time that I feel sad, because, you know, some of this is good for civics, good for community building
Right.
and participation. So hopefully we'll have more people jump in. So my suggestion is just, everyone kind of learn how the process works and
Right.
run for a race if you have any
Well,
desire.
JC and I have been tooting that horn all
Yeah.
night. So, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Preemptively. I mean,
No, we have 15 now.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It is.
All
I
right.
didn't see the totals,
Okay,
but
well-
I think we're in.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And we'll see you back here in the fall.
All right.
Okay. Thanks, Eric.
Thank you.
All right. Again, that was Eric Wisman. He currently serves on the fiscal court representing the 6th District, and he has just won the primary for the same seat, and he'll be running for that against Jacob Hack in the fall. So we're get JC back in here, and I guess we're pretty much done. I'm hoping once they finish up in there, I did want to get Jeff out here just to do a final wrap up on the not just today but the whole cycle, the election cycle as a whole, and let him also. He's another winner.
Yeah.
He was on on the ballot, running for county clerk. He had no opposition in the primary, no opposition in the general. I don't know how many times that has happened to him.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's ever had an opponent.
Yeah. He's had races.
He
Yeah.
has one.
Yeah. And I appreciate Eric saying that, Magistrate Wisman, about, folks getting involved. I mean, the ballot was not real full today.
Right.
And that's going to decrease turnout a little bit just because of that. But we still had a really good turnout from ours and D's both. I'm sure Jeff has all those statistics. And,
Yeah.
he knows where folks turned out, which polling places were more popular. And he studies all that stuff. But Magistrate Wisman's right. I mean, we need good folks that want to serve on the ballot, and those things those things help your community. When folks
Right.
are out there.
Yeah.
So it does.
So we again, we encourage people, put your name on the ballot. If you have good ideas or you have people who support you that have good ideas, you can represent them. And that's one thing about, like I said, about local elections. You can talk directly to your constituents, and that's how we get things done.
I think all of these folks move on to the fall with a fall race. I may be saying that. I don't think there's anything that's decided today on
Okay.
our primary as
Yep.
far as local elections. I think they all, maybe except the coroner's race, obviously, that was on the ballot.
Mhm.
But there will be a sheriff's race in the fall, several
Yep.
magistrate races in the fall, three. And then the city commission
City
race
commission
as far
race.
as local stuff. And then, of course, all of our legislative seats and our congressional seats and all those
Yeah.
things will be on there as well. And
Yeah.
we'll report those county numbers in the fall, and
Absolutely.
hopefully some statewide statistics and some statewide numbers as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, while we're waiting for Jeff, we're not sure if we're going to get him or not because, he's busy.
He is busy.
He's got things going on. But again, I want to go on and make all the thank yous. Again, I'd like to thank West Banco for sponsoring our coverage tonight. I want to thank the county clerk's office for letting us invade again, but also especially for all the work they've put in, not only today, but all of the days leading up to this election. They work really hard. I know that personally. I want to thank Cable 10 and all of our guys working tonight. We have here with us, we've got Doug Crow, we've got Brett Smith, and back at the office in the control room, we have David Columbia, we have Harvey Couch. I don't know who else is there. Is Crystal there? Crystal Cox is there. And Zach Hubbard is there. So again, they used to all be here, but now, Cable 10's so fancy. They have a control room at another location at the office. So it's not quite as much of a party as there usually is, but we know they're working hard. So, or maybe they are, I don't know. But we want to thank all of them for all the work they've put in to prepare for tonight and do this tonight. I will, since maybe I have people's attention. We will be covering the county schools graduations on Saturday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
Yeah, here comes Jeff. But we'll have Western Hills and Franklin County. I think Franklin County's is in the morning, Western Hills is in the afternoon.
Well, thank you all for doing that.
Yeah, and so stay tuned. Watch around 10 tomorrow, and we'll have all
More
of that
updates,
information.
right.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
Thank you all for doing that.
Absolutely,
Yeah, that's
because
great.
it's important. And it'll be live on Cable 10, but also streamed live on Facebook and YouTube. So people who couldn't make it
Family,
here,
friends. I mean, you
or-
all are providing that to everybody
Yeah.
around the.
you can watch
anywhere.
it, or you
Yeah.
know, like if you have limited tickets and you can't get everybody in, which I don't think they do that because they have it outside now.
Right.
But or maybe you just have older relatives who can't go, and they can be back at the party getting things
Sure.
warmed up,
Right.
and watch it
That's
live.
that's great. Well,
Yeah.
thank you all for doing that. That's a
Yeah.
that's a fantastic touch.
Absolutely.
Here's our clerk.
So now we have our closing guest is our county clerk, Jeff Hancock. And he's going to give us kind of a wrap up of the day. We have announced all of the winners, but I just want to hear from you. How'd it go today?
It went amazingly well.
Okay.
I mean, if we're really going to talk about it, what we need to talk about is how good our turnout was.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Well, 33% on this race.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. I mean, I'm very impressed with the voters in Franklin County. I need to get closer.
Yeah. Well, especially for a primary where
Yes.
I mean, we didn't have a whole lot on the ballot. So that is impressive. So do you think we'll be leading in the state for turnout?
We'll definitely be in the top side of it. I don't think
Okay.
we'll lead the state.
Okay.
But I think we'll be really, really close. We'll be in the top 10.
Okay. Well, I know that you and your staff do a great job to get everything prepared. We had all of the early voting at all the locations, and then today I feel like it went seamlessly.
Yes, it was a very quick ballot to vote.
Yeah.
And not all ballots are created equally.
Yeah.
But when we can get people out in the manner we were able to get them through the process
Yeah.
today, it really did make it fairly seamless.
Yeah.
We had a couple small lines at certain points during the day, but nothing major.
Okay. I know we want to thank all those poll workers. You said how many there were?
123 is what we had out working
Okay,
today.
so they have put out a lot. So we had that many today, but we also had some at all the early voting.
That's correct.
And we have people there at each place who are trained to make sure that everything is done correctly. And again, that's something that you all put a lot into, and we appreciate that.
Well, thank you. We
Yeah.
took a 16-month break, and then we jumped back to it.
Yeah,
So
because we didn't have anything last year.
Right. We had some small hiccups, but nothing major. Everything went really well today. The precinct workers did an amazing job for a 16-month layoff.
Yeah.
My staff, Sabra Wooten, did just an amazing job. She's a great asset for the county.
Good.
Not only for my office, but for the county. She really cares about what she's doing.
Good. Well, besides just thanking you for the day and everything, you also are a winner tonight. You running for county clerk again. You didn't have an opponent tonight. You will not have an opponent in the fall. So you win. Congrats.
I haven't had the time to breathe these and think about that.
Well, you're staying here. You're stuck here.
Thank you.
So, how many years does that make you as our county clerk?
At the end of this year, I'll be 12, and at
Okay.
the end of the next term, it'll be 16.
16.
Yep.
Have you enjoyed your time here?
Absolutely. My heart is with elections.
Yeah.
It's not the only thing we do.
Yeah.
We're very unique in the state of Kentucky that we run all your motor vehicles. We ran all your land records. We do all the delinquent taxes. We do all the elections. And we run a very fluid office. I've got a great staff. My staff from top to bottom, I'd put against any other clerk's office in the state of Kentucky.
They are a great group of people, and they do good work.
Yeah.
And we appreciate them and everything that they've done. And again, we're proud to have you as our county clerk.
Well, thank you.
And especially here in the seat, the county seat of the Capitol. And I know you've done a lot of work with Michael Adams to make sure that everybody has accessibility and time to vote. And so it's something that has, we appreciate, as voters, appreciate the effort.
Yeah, I think not only Michael Adams, Governor Beshear, the legislative body, what we went through with COVID, it's the only positive thing that came out of COVID. elections are so much better today than when we went into COVID.
Yeah.
With all the options that are out there, it's still safe, secure. We're still doing it the right way. We just have more tools.
We do. We do. And I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
Well, again, I want to congratulate you and thank you again for your service, for having us here tonight. And I'm assuming we'll be here again and do it all again in November.
Absolutely. Look
Okay.
forward to it.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll get JC back in here. We'll close out. Again, I did all the thanking so far, but I also want to thank everybody that was on the ballot. I want to thank everybody who went out to vote, because that's why we're here. That's what's important. And I want to thank the viewers for watching tonight. But I especially want to thank this guy right here, JC Young. He puts up with me because he actually does all the work. I just sit here and talk. So he gets all of the numbers and the stuff. And I just, again, I talk to the people. I have the gift of gab.
Oh, we have fun. Thanks for having me.
We do. So we appreciate you being here. We'll see you back here in the fall.
Yeah.
Okay. He's like,
Sure.
what? Okay, great.
No, I'm honored. Thank you.
So again, that's it for tonight, our coverage of the primary elections. Again, we want to thank West Banco for making it possible tonight. Obviously, the Frankfort Plant Board and Cable 10 for letting us do this and providing you that information. So that's it for tonight. We'll see you back here in the fall.